off to the side so it's no longer my shot. JonnyPink, this is Lake Casitas, absolutely beautiful. I'm shooting on a new Pentax lens. Well, it's not new, it's actually pretty old. At an f5.6, of course, the way I like it. The rest of it is all manual. This it's a 24 millimeter, so that puts me close to 35 shooting on the R50V, and I have my variable ND filter. I'm watching a lot of people around here. I have my variable ND filter on there. This is going to be the start. Today I am shooting my Canon R7 with the 600 F11. I absolutely love this lens. I've noticed that I've got some spots in here. So I'm going to start it out. I was recording with the GoPro, the rest of it. So let me take you into that video. Well, actually, when I started this morning, I was filming a sunrise with this lens on the R5. I'll link that over here. But let me take you into this video for the Eagles. It was just absolutely amazing. Check it out. JonnyPink, I've got the eagle is out over there, and I'm walking over there. Unfortunately, because of the rain, I think it's because of the rain, they have it closed off over here, so you can't drive over there right now. And wow, you know, that is a Canada goose, and I'm really surprised that they chose to come over here to the United States right now. But I've got about half mile walk to get out there because the gates are all closed. So time to strut out, see what else is out there. Going out way over there. Going way over there. And I hear woodpeckers too, so it'll be a nice walk. And today I have Canon's R7 because I have a lot more control with it, and I still have the 600 F11 on here, which will be a lot of fun. Puts me at what, 960 millimeters of equivalent reach. Should be fun. So walking out this way. So on this little walk, and trying not to dally too much, I've shot, I'm not sure if that was the mockingbird or the kingbird with the gray and the yellow chest, but I'll list it underneath it. That's the first thing I shot. And then as I'm walking this way along the shore there was a blue heron and an egret. So the lake is really full. I didn't get down next to the water. I just kind of shot them from the bank because I want to keep moving. I have a long ways to walk. But it is beautiful, and I'm sure I'll see more. I'm sure they'll be there later as well. Lots of wildlife out here. Always a pleasure, and no problem paying to get in because it's beautiful. Now I'm only about halfway there. I'm on a mission, but I am stopping to just take the photos, not really looking for any particular angle or anything like that of the bunny. And then the other same bird up in the branches here, and I got just a wee bit of video. I'm on my way. I'd like to get at least one good photo of the eagles if they haven't roped it off completely. This is where normally I might park here. Halfway. Still got a long ways to go. If you're wondering how cold it gets out here, that is frost on the ground. And I see the eagle sitting up in the tree. So we're gonna see if we can go around, if they haven't blocked it all off, and get some light from a better angle where I've been before. Worth the walk. Going this way. All right, well, as I wander away, I probably have 1,000 shots of the eagles in flight, which is wonderful to know that they're here, and I don't have to drive 3 hours to go see them, or 2.5 or whatever it is, and go spend the night to make it easy. So I will be bringing my big lenses, or what I really wish I had was the 800 F11 on here. That would give me 1,200 and something millimeters of equivalent reach. The problem with that longer reach is the atmospheric haze that you get and the distortion that it causes and creates, something that newer photographers just want more reach, but you do your photos end up not being quite as sharp because of the atmosphere. And it's interesting, if you want to see it, all you have to do when you have a long lens on there is shoot some video and then watch it back, and you'll see all the heat distortion in it. That's where you really notice it. Or focus on something distant and watch not your subject, but everything around it. That's where you'll see it. All right. Very cool watching the male bring in sticks. Too cool, man. All right, I'm gonna wander back again. I don't know, that awful long walk back, but it was worth it. It was completely worth it. I'm gonna drive to the other side of the lake, see if there's any quail, and if not, well, I got the eagles that I so badly wanted. Tomorrow, I am meeting James and Santi at Sepulveda, because last time I was there, and I'll leave that up here without dropping the camera. I was shooting with the R50, and I was worried looking at the spots that it was on the sensor, but I see it in this viewfinder too, which tells me it's on the lens. Not a big deal, I can pull them out. Doesn't change the amount of fun that I'm having. And if it's a photo that I'm really serious about, I can clean it. No big deal. All right. Let's go this way. Oh, you're back. Cool. Today has been, these last photo walks that I've been taking have just been phenomenal. I've been shooting with the R50. I have a lack of control, so you really just have to kind of surrender and go, okay, right? So the camera takes over, it locks onto the eye, and you push, you just put it in focus using the button on the front, or I've got one set on the back. But with the R7, I have one button that sets, it focuses right where my point is. I like single point. And then the other one locks onto the eye. That's the control that I like to have. The other difference with shooting with the R7 is my manual focus ring. And I know people say, well, you just focus down this way and then you come back up, but you miss a lot of shots that way. Yes, you can, and I've had to do that with the R50. But I like the control of being able to reach up and just push the manual focus ring and have it lock onto something. The R50 doesn't have a manual override. So I have to turn it off, get my focus, turn it back on, and sometimes it goes elsewhere, and it simply is what it is. There's nothing I can do about that. But I have a lot of control here. So I guess that's the difference between, what are these now, $1,200, and say an R50, which is probably $600. They're both phenomenal cameras, both have rolling shutter. I think in some ways, well, I haven't seen the photos from this. I know what this one can do with the 100 to 500, which is more of my favorite setup. But not everybody's going to shoot that because it is expensive. This, I did buy used, this 600 F11, and there are some spots in there. I'm going to try cleaning it off yet again, but instead of just using the blower and a little brush, I might actually take a Q-tip and some denatured water, whatever it is, it's distilled water, and clean it off from the inside, and then really blow it and get it dry that way, and see if it's not between some of the elements. Either way, I'm still having fun. I can clean those out, unless it's, anyway, not a big deal. So today I have seen no hummingbirds today, but I'm going to go shoot those tomorrow, hopefully at, where are we shooting tomorrow? I'm meeting James, and I'm meeting Santee, and we're going to shoot over at the Sepulveda Basin Wildlife Reserve, way in the back. Eagles was really what I wanted today, and I got eagles. I am so excited, but I also got the Stellar Jay, and a mockingbird, and a kingbird, and some egrets, and a bunch of finches. The finches, like this one here, bright, bright, bright red. Oh man, that is beautiful. It's been a stellar day. The perfect day? Well, if my wife were here, yeah, it would have been perfect, but it's been an absolutely amazing day. And all I can say is thank you to you for letting me share with you guys. Please, please, please give it a thumbs up. Only thing I ever ask is a thumbs up. I'm not hawking anything. I do rent a lot of gear. I have rental links down below. It gets me a point or two. It gets you a couple of dollars off, and you get to try stuff that you've never tried before. That's always a lot of fun, because you don't know if you like something, why buy it, and then have to return it if they take it back. That's kind of a pain in the neck. That's because this isn't my neck. Beautiful day, sunny. Everything is wet and muddy because of all the torrential rains that we've had. So the lake is extremely full. The stream is running like I've never seen it before. Amazing. Thank you again. Please give it a thumbs up. And if you see me out here, please come up and say hi. I'll see you guys around. It looks like I'm leaning this way. I'm really not. This is set level. I can see the level. So thank you. New lens. What else can I say? It's been absolutely amazing. I'll see you guys. And I'm not gonna beam out today. I'm just gonna walk out of the frame and say thank you. I'll see you guys.